baby. Today we are chit-chatting. Dipper is in an undisclosed location, and he won't fucking tell us where. He's eating bread and microwavable bacon. I'm over here just trying to wake the fuck up after a very successful fat slut.
That's right. And we talk about the 2-year anniversary of Fat Slut. We talk about Dragula, Season 5, Episode 3, The Ghosts of the Great Gatsby Gatehouse, and the fucking dystopian reality we live in where,
it's so weird out here.
All right.
Enjoy. Diddle it, diddle it, diddle it, diddle it. You know what I mean?
Mom!
When your first choice is a big old bus,
You turn around and boom, you end up with us. Sloppy seconds. Oh, diva. Our number is 213-536-9180. All right, you know sloppysecondspot@gmail.com. Now on with the show. Oh, how you suck, you stupid little fuck, you not so fuck, you dirty little fuck. So I'm going to sloppy second, big dipper, meatball. I'm meatball, and that's Big Dipper. Big Dipper is coming to us from an undisclosed location, a hotel room somewhere, and he won't tell me where.
What is your deal? Why do you always need to know every little thing?
Well, because I asked, where are you? And instead of just being like, oh, I'm just out of town or whatever, you were like, I don't know. You're like coy about it.
A little time. I don't know.
Oh no, you're one of the secret queens on season 17.
Yeah, but I negotiated podcasting abilities.
You better hit the slay button, faggot.
You and Trixie Mattel, she's stealing your catchphrases.
What do
First,
you mean?
Katya stole our segment.
Wait,
and now
Trixie
is
saying that?
Well, no, she literally captioned an Instagram post of her and Sarah Michelle Gellar, and the caption was "hit the slay button." I know that's not the original quote is "hit the slay button."
I saw that from that beautiful dinner that Evan Ross Katz
hosted, and then this is what I don't understand about media and money, and sometimes. There are some days when I'm like, I gotta get that thing going. And then other times when I'm just like, I feel like it's all this fake facade that could be blown over in a heartbeat. And I'm sure if we were to have Evan on the show, he would just answer what it is. But Saturn, former guest of the pod, DJ'd that event.
Ooh.
And so I saw a bunch of posts on her feed about I'm doing this swanky party. And then I saw Evan post and I was like, oh, the decor matches. And then all of a sudden, all of the different puzzle pieces were coming together. And I was like, what is the purpose of that dinner? And then I looked further and it's
just to have the luminaries together.
Meta and Threads, I guess, hosted it. And then these rich socialite people, it was at one of their homes. But at that level, I'm like, what is the point of this? Is the point beyond just a group of people in a room and then there's content? Are they planning something?
It seemed like there's something planned because it was a month ago or whatever. On someone's post, it was oh, so excited to be invited to this dinner a month ago.
Well, maybe they got invited a month ago.
Or no, I don't think it was that. Maybe, but it seemed like Trixie, her post and what she's up to don't match up. She's in the studio. Anyway.
Interesting.
So I think it all happened a while ago, and then the media is coming out now.
But listen.
But I think it's just like you said. I think it's just they were we have an excess of money. We want to throw an event. We want to just pay
how
for all
about
these people to be together.
Send some supplies to the people in Palestine.
I will say last night was the 2-year anniversary of Fat Slut, and I was up on stage hosting. It was a wonderful time. Congratulations to our tie between Chrissy Cakes and Cheetah Biscotti. They each won $500.
Wow.
They put on a fucking show. But I was hosting, and it was the first act. I had just introduced the first person. They got off stage. I walk on stage to start just yabba dabba doing at people. And
That's how you
someone
do
is
it.
screaming "Free Palestine" at me, like chanting, screaming it at me.
Yeah.
And I was like, yes, no one here is going to disagree with you. Free Palestine. If you have
Well,
other
you'd be
opinions, please
surprised.
leave now. Like, everyone was cheering for it, but it was just like, it's that thing where I was like, no one's disagreeing. Like, we all agree. Why try to derail the show?
Well, I think we don't all agree, and I think that the more visibility, the better. It's as we peel back the layers of this onion, it is really becoming like I've seen a lot of people on the internet who's like their fucking accounts are getting banned. Like if you choose to follow them and they've been posting about what's going on in Gaza, like you get an alert that says, "Hey, this person has been posting a lot of misinformation." Like directly from Instagram.
Oh,
And like
wow.
Twitter has been wildly fucked up. Like the like anti-Semitism mixed with like it's all coming back to like the billionaires here in the States.
Mm, yes.
I mean, not really just in the States. It's all coming back to the billionaires, everywhere.
Period.
There are no ethical billionaires. That does
No,
not
absolutely
exist.
not. You can't be a billionaire and be ethical.
Because I mean, I don't know. Like, yeah, it feels like the whole point of Fat Slut is you're surrounded by a community of people who are all like-minded and you're there to let loose. Shout out to Lucy LeDukes. You're there to let go. You're there to have a good
I know
time.
she's got hog.
But it does feel like the more you say it, the better, the more people understand it. Like, there have been some major. They shut down the Bay Bridge, girl. They drove up onto that bridge, took the keys out the car, threw them in the lake, handcuffed themselves, and they were like, "Goodbye. No one's driving
This is
through
where
here."
we're at, babes. No one's getting through.
So I don't know. I mean, I don't know. What did
see
people
there was
think
like a
that
thing,
at the party?
I don't know if it's still. Wait, what?
How did people think about that at the party?
I mean, I just did the speech of like, yes, free Palestine, absolutely. What's going on over there is horrible, and it's a genocide, and da 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 da. Everyone cheered, and then like the show just kept going.
Yeah, it is such a wild thing to be like aware of the world in this time because it's just a constant duality. Like we're always like, yes, this is so horrific. Ooh, I got a notification the boots I won on eBay are ready.
Yes, it feels so weird that it's happening, and it's so like you said, it's just so horrific. It's just a genocide, and it seems like life has to go on like normal, but also like just thousands of people are dying. It's hard.
Yeah.
It's hard to like. I don't know. It's dark. We live in dark fucking times. Ceasefire, please.
I was watching this show. It's on Amazon.
In your hotel room?
This was before I got to this hotel.
Oh, okay.
Avert your eyes a little more on the Zoom screen here. I was watching
All I'm saying is if I showed up in a random hotel room on a Zoom call, you would have questions.
I don't think so. I know you're an adult. You got life to live.
So this is an adult trip.
No, it's. I mean, what other trip would it be? I am an adult after all. I was watching this show and like, it's a futuristic show, but there's some like dystopian fucked up like technology billionaire crime, but at the same time like it's like a funny rom-com, and they kind of switch back and forth with like a lot of whiplash from like cutesy like couple stuff and then like the fate of the world depends on us. And I was like, this is kind of hard to like bounce back and forth from. And then I'm like, we do it constantly on our phone.
Day to day, yeah. Just scrolling, you'll see something horrific and then just like, it's just wild. Just watching. I don't know why Twitter isn't taking down the videos of people literally dying.
Well, because some of it is, I guess you don't need to see it, but some of it is like, it's important to be aware of. Yeah. Oh, you're talking about like an accident, like at a circus show or like an alligator
Keep
bites
those up. I'm talking about
war.
Like, there's like drone footage of them bombing in Gaza and they're like posting it and showing it, and it's like, I watched a bomb being dropped on a human person. Like,
Yeah,
I
it's
watched
awful.
that happen, and then you scroll down, and then it's just like people jerking off. It just is like wild.
It is. It makes me want to just.
I try to report them, but what are you gonna do?
Tell me about
Go
Fat
to a
Slut.
meta dinner. It was a
How was-
wonderful time.
Yeah, go to a Threads and Meta dinner hosted by Evan Roscats. Which Evan, listen,
He put
we're
together
tastemakers.
a beautiful lineup.
We're innovators. I've seen Buffy.
We're not innovative on that level, boo.
No, I would not say that. I would say we are innovative on that level. We're not bankrolled on the level as the people at that dinner.
Yes, I would say yes to that. But we'll never be Michelle Gellar.
Or Sarah, in fact.
Who's that?
Sarah
Right,
Michelle
Gellar.
Gellar. What did Monet say to you last night? Did she throw you up against the
I
wall
didn't even
and say,
get a BBL
"Stop"?
joke in. I didn't even make
talking
fun of her big
about
old
me.
fat butt and her tiny little waist. No, she came in early. She came in full drag, which always shocks me when like they're just a judge. And so Act 2 ended. Vander did her just beautiful Carrie number. Like, you know, Vander, just incredible no matter what she does. Never wears a lash though, but incredible. And then Act 2 ended, and Monet is standing there, and she goes, "Who do I give my music to?" And I was like, "Give your music to? What are you talking about?" Because I had messaged her. I was like, "You can just judge for this much, or you can do a number for this much," and she never responded. And then she was like, "Who do I give my music to?" And I was like, "You're gonna do a number?" And she was like, "Yeah." And so out on the tart before the sexy food eating competition happened, she like went out there and did like a classic Monet mix, and it was so good.
That New York mix with the little spoken word and then the
thing,
change,
and then the
the
spoken
new
word,
song,
and then she does
the
the kick and the caca.
she's got the little pussycat wig with the beret on it.
With the beret, of course. And I was like,
And the oversized,
just so gagged.
sweater.
And then I think she had a wonderful time. I love her. I'm going to stop making BBL jokes. I'm going to stop that rumor.
She's the best. She's
She's
much fun.
incredible. Yeah, I really, really do like her. And she was so fun. And I always love having the guest judge because then I can just be like, who do you want to win? And then she was like, we'll do audience vote. And I go, well, why are you here then?
Then why are you here?
And then the audience, it was really torn between Chrissy and Cheetah. Like, we could not tell the difference. Everyone was losing their mind. Of course, Cheetah Biscotti did my favorite number, the Steve Harvey.
Stephen Harvey.
It was great. They both won. And I was up on stage, and I turned to Jeremy because I was like, ooh, $500 each is going to be steep. And I looked at Jeremy Lucido, and I went, the bar's going to be paying one of these girls. He was like, what? And I go, the bar will be paying. You both win. I was like, you need to go get me $500, Jeremy, from the bar. And he was like, okay.
Girl, you act like you part owner of that place.
I was thinking about that the other day because I was listening to some drag queen talk.
You could buy in.
That's what I was thinking. I was like, I could probably buy in for like 10% of the bar or something.
I mean, bitch, those are, talk about going to a tastemaker's dinner. Those are the moves to make. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, someone was telling me about like how amazing Taylor Swift is. And I was like, okay, I'm having a hard time with this conversation. Just
I would
kidding.
kill myself.
No, but they said after her first, and this is all complete slander. Who knows if this is true? Someone fact check it. But after her first national stadium tour, she bought a fleet of trucks and buses. So
she rents them out to other people.
She rents them out to other people who go on tour.
That's genius.
So she's
That's
like,
genius.
those aren't mine. I own those. And then I make money
Was
off
this
them all
before or
year long.
after she stole all of Katy Perry's tour team? Why am I always bringing up
Now
other
we got
people's drama?
bad blood. Oh, it's housekeeping? Oh, sorry, let's take a break.
Because you're in a hotel.
Weight Loss by Hims is here to help you reach your goals.
Hims now offers access to an affordable range of FDA-approved GLP-1 medications that are designed to support you in losing the weight and keeping it off, including the Wegovy pill and the Wegovy pen.
GLP-1s help regulate your appetite and eat less.
With Wegovy at Hims, Lose up to 20% or more of your body weight when combined with diet and exercise.
And no needles needed. Wegovy is the first ever GLP-1 pill for weight loss.
And through Hims, you can just go online where you'll connect with a licensed provider who will determine if the treatment is right for you.
No insurance necessary either. And if prescribed, your medication is delivered right to your door.
Ready to reach your goals? Visit hims.com/sloppyseconds to get a personalized, affordable plan that gets you.
That's HIMS.com/sloppy-seconds.
Hims.com/sloppyseconds.
Weight loss by Hims is not available in all 50 states. Wegovy is the registered trademark of Novo Nordisk AS.
To get started and learn more, including important safety information, Wegovy clinical study information, and restrictions, visit hims.com.
We all have days when we want to eat well, but just don't have the time or the energy to plan, shop, and cook.
That's exactly where Factor comes in. They deliver fully prepared meals designed by dietitians and crafted by chefs right to your door.
With Factor, you can stay on track with your nutrition goals, whether that's high protein, balanced meals, or overall wellness, without any extra effort.
The meals are fresh, never frozen, and ready in just 2 minutes, which makes it easy to fit into your routine.
You know, I love coming home after a long day and having a tasty and filling Factor meal. It's waiting for me, and I don't have to worry about shopping. It's quick and easy, and one less thing I need to think about when I get home.
You know, I'm feral for fish right now, and I always get my fix with Factor. I recently had their scampi-styled shrimp and salmon, and let me tell you, it did not disappoint.
So get Factor today and start enjoying delicious and nutritious meals.
Head to factormeals.com/sloppyseconds50 off and use code sloppyseconds50 off to get 50% off and free daily greens per box with new subscription only, while supplies last until September 27th, 26. See website for more details.
That's factormeals.com/sloppyseconds50, like the number, off. Sloppy Seconds 50 off. If you love to shop, listen up! Have you heard of Rakuten?
With Rakuten, you get cash back and rewards on almost everything you buy, just from shopping.
Exactly. Clothes, athletic wear, pet supplies. I'm talking about Gap, Adidas, and even Petco.
So I can buy a look, get new shoes, snag the cat some cute toys, and get cash back.
That's right. And you can even stack those rewards on top of sales and coupons.
That's cool.
It is cool.
But how does it work?
Well, partner stores pay Rakuten to send them shoppers, and then Rakuten passes on some of that money to the members.
Rakuten is really doing the most, huh? Love it.
Yeah, in the best possible way. Plus, Rakuten has 17 million members who are already saving. So, you can become one of them today.
Join for free at Rakuten.com or download the Rakuten app to start saving money now.
That's Rakuten.com or download the Rakuten app today.
And get yourself some Rakuten.
You know, lately I have been trying to keep my wardrobe simple. I want pieces that are comfortable, but they still feel like put together like an outfit, and that's why I'm always reaching for my Quince items.
The fabric feels elevated, the fits are clean, and Quince makes getting dressed so easy.
Quince has all the staples for spring, like 100% European linen shirts and shorts starting at just $34.
They're lightweight and breathable, but still look polished. I have a bunch of their Pima cotton tees, and they're super soft and easy to wear and very breathable for the summer, for the sweaty body.
I just rediscovered this pair of linen shorts that I have that are so comfortable from Quince. You know when like something gets buried accidentally? I pulled these out and I was like, what have I been doing? Not wearing these!
And the linen doesn't wrinkle.
Period.
Plus, everything is priced 50 to 80% less than similar brands because Quince works directly with ethical factories and cuts out the middleman.
Refresh your everyday with luxury you'll actually use.
Go to quince.com/sloppy for free shipping on your order and 365-day returns. Now available in Canada too.
That's QUINCE.com/sloppy for free shipping and 365-day returns. Quince.com/sloppy.
Get yourself some Pima cotton!
Quince.
Quince. At Quince. And we're back. What a wonderful night we had last night. It truly was magical. It's insane that it's been 2 years, which only means 24 shows, which means I've done 27 Fat Sluts altogether.
Yeah, because you did Atlanta, you did Austin. Oh my God, the
Austin and
one
San
was
Francisco.
insane. And San Francisco.
Austin was insane. I'm talking to Austin again about doing like a full weekend.
Fun. Bring me, please.
Okay. Now, what are you going to do? One of your little songs?
You act like now. Can I be vulnerable?
Yeah, sure.
You act like I'm not good.
I've never said that.
No, I know. You act
I
like
want to watch the because you performed at the Queen Theater, right?
Yeah, I did.
How did that go?
It was great. At the Queen Theater, right?
Wait, or is it Queen's Theater?
Queen's Theater. No, the
Queen.
Plural Queens, because it's the borough. No, what I was going to say, the vulnerability is I don't push my, oh God, I don't even want to talk about
sexual agenda.
No, that I do push. No, I don't like over push my personality as like this is my personality and book me and I'm in this and let's do a meet. I'm sort of like I'm mostly there to work, and so it happens many times in my life, or it has happened, where like I book a show as a headliner and like the motherfucker doesn't sell. But if you put me on stage at your very successful event, I will turn the motherfucking party. I've said this so many times on this podcast, where that's why I'm such a good pride act. Or if like there's a big bear event, I will not disappoint. I will always deliver. But I don't know that I always get butts in seats. Does that make sense?
I feel the same way. Not about you, about myself.
No, I think you get butts in seats. Like
butts in seats.
But I guess you're right. If you were doing like the meatball show and it was just like 1 hour of you, there would probably be a lot of people coming. But because it's Fat Slut, you've built something that is about you, but is also sort of about the overall thing.
It's about the show and then the sexy food eating at the end.
Yeah.
I think it's hard. I mean, we talk about it all the time, but like there's not a reality show that you could go on that would immediately elevate you like there is for drag queens. Like
Shark Tank.
Shark Tank. You go in there and you're like, I'm going to pitch you a podcast studio network.
I'm going to pitch you a warehouse fuck party called Drain Your Nut.
Is that coming back?
Drain Your Nut 4 is happening on December 16th.
At
That's
the same
right.
location?
Drain your nut before the holiday season, honey. Get all those cummies out before you go see the family. December 16th.
You got to get the poison out before you see your family. You don't want to
December 16th, we're doing an afternoon party and an evening party and announcing, the special Drain Your Nut beta event on the following Sunday, the 17th, in the early evening. Strictly for cock baiters.
So what happens if you catch someone sucking a dick?
Honey, that's why I walk around with the ruler.
A ruler?
Slap him on the wrist.
Oh.
Slap him on the back of the head.
Like, leave room for Jesus. Like, measure.
Oh, yeah. No,
walk around with a yardstick. 4 feet, everybody.
You can touch on each other. Just, it's meant to be a baiter group. So it's like poppers and baiters and porn. Oh, my.
Now, were you telling me this, or did someone else tell me this, where they were like, Dipper was... You like walked by, or someone mentioned you, and someone was like, oh, yeah, he was at the sex party right before this. Oh, no, it was after your show in Brooklyn, then you went to a sex party.
Yes.
Yes. And someone was like, I saw him at the show, and then I saw him at the sex party later.
The same person?
Yeah, I guess. My brain is scrambled, but when it comes to me, it'll come to me.
Well, I told you that I went to the fisting party after my show. And
someone was there. Someone I heard from somewhere else. Maybe it was
Wreck-It Ralph, a.k.a.
Pinche?
Pinche?
She didn't go, but she knows more people there. And I did just spend the whole weekend with Pinche at Orville Peck's Rodeo.
We already talked about this.
How do you go to a fisting party after you've fully exhausted yourself? Like, wouldn't you want to go shower and like...
Wait, why didn't I? Did I shower? I didn't shower. I'll tell you this. My solo show with no backup dancers, a little more cash, little less aggressive on the dancing, little more like just bouncing my head back and forth while I rap lyrics. So like I was sweaty and I was tired, but I wasn't like I need to do a get in the jacuzzi and stretch my, hamstrings.
Mm.
Mm.
Try to get in the jacuzzi, and then everyone goes, "That guy's mean.
That guy sucks." So rather, what I would do is I would just take a shower, and then I'll take a nap, and then I would leave.
And then you would leave.
Party.
Did you keep the bathrobe?
No, it kind of smelled like mildew. But just because of like it's an old house, and maybe the dryer didn't ventilate properly. It was clear. It was clearly
Sometimes
clean.
you got to run the dryer twice on something.
Sometimes you just got to keep the dryer on run. Just keep throwing things in and out. Keep them hot.
Do you
keep 'em fresh,
do
keep 'em
that?
spicy.
That just reminds me. On my next break, I need to go dry the towels from last night because they're sitting in the dryer, and I know it's not completely dry.
I have an insane thing to tell you about my landlord. Can I get into
Is that
this?
why you're in a hotel? Yes, tell me.
Ooh, that is a really good idea or suggestion that might be. Because I also didn't tell you what time zone I'm in, which is interesting because I kept referring to the time we were recording in LA time.
Yes. So you're back in New York?
So I
No,
could
'cause
be.
if you were in New York, you would be staying at that house where you stayed last time.
No, because they don't live there anymore. They've since been.
No, but the one that you were in, when you came back and you were like,
Oh,
is
yeah,
a gentleman's quarters, and 7 people live here, and you pay for the days.
All right. So in my apartment, there's
My
a couple.
apartment.
There's a couple things about my apartment. One, I've talked about it. When the windows are open and I don't have a television or a fan or music or any other sound in the apartment, I can distinctly hear the faint sound of a smoke alarm that needs the battery change. And this has been this way since I moved into the apartment. So I prefer to keep the windows closed unless I'm like playing music. And at night, when I'm like watching a movie at 9:00 at night on your old TV that has that weird metal thing that hangs off the back of it. I still have that TV.
Can't get that thing off of there, can you?
No, and also the sound on that TV is like really. I need to buy a new TV.
You have to plug in the sound bar or buy a new TV.
So
honestly, Black Friday is coming up. Order one off Amazon. Give that billionaire Jeff Bezos more money.
So I have to watch that TV at a high volume when I'm watching a movie. And so I don't want the windows open because I'm like, the whole neighborhood will hear whatever I'm watching. So I keep them closed. But then the apartment gets hot because I live above the garage where all the water heaters are. So then sometimes I have to like run the air conditioning a little, into the fall.
Mm-hmm.
My landlord.
It's none of their business what you do with that air conditioner.
This is what I'm saying, okay? Text me 9:51 p.m. last Saturday night. Are you home? Your living room air conditioning is running. I responded, yes, ... He wrote, okay, just wondering, as it's rather cool. I wrote, do you need me to turn it off? He wrote, that is your choice. Is your other fan working? Just wondering. Because there's like an internal fan, sort of like a bathroom fan, but it's like in the hallway. And so it could like circulate air. But it's so intense, it blows dust in from the fucking roof. So I don't like to use it. I wrote, I assume so. I don't use it often. He wrote, sure. You might be surprised how it can cool the apartment with the windows open. Just saying. I responded, would you prefer I do that? And he wrote, it's up to you, of course. It just might be cheaper for you. You might experiment, ... And I wrote, okay.
And then you left your air conditioner on, I hope.
Absolutely.
Why does it bother them what you're doing? It's not like you're not pounding away, like you're not changing the floor plan. You're not destroying the building. You have the air conditioner running. Who cares? Who cares?
And
it's your money.
When I'm running that air conditioning, I have it set on fan. It's just bringing the air in from the outside, but having a little white noise in the background so I don't hear the fucking smoke alarm chirp that I cannot for the life of me identify whose house it belongs to.
But it's also
None
your
of his
money.
business.
Who
Yeah,
cares? It's none of his business what goes on in there. You're renting it.
Yeah, I thought that was a gag. Any
Landlords,
standout from last night besides Monet doing a number? Shock and surprise? Oh, the big yawn, huh?
Cheetah Biscotti was incredible. Kyra Jete is always a 10 out of 10. I mean, Bitch Pudding did a cartwheel, which she hasn't done in years because of the shoulder surgery.
Right.
Vander, like I said, did her carry number. Just its first time at Precinct. It was my first time seeing it, and fuck if she's not incredible. Like, it was just such a great lineup, and it was all like people that I love working with, and they were all incredible performers.
That
Melissa
is so
did too.
cool.
Melissa gave us, like I said, she gave us.
She gave you Uki, and then she gave
gave us Uki, and then she gave us WeHo Girly, and she did her like the famous kitty cat mix that like was one of the first numbers I ever saw her do.
meow,
when I
meow,
was like,
meow.
gagged. Yeah,
Kitty cat, meow, meow, meow.
she still got it. You know that's
what do you
crazy.
mean still? It's not like she like retired or got old.
Well, we are we are 8 years older than we were when we first met.
I want to crawl into a cave.
So, for her to still be doing like death drops and the splits and all that, it's you
I
you
guess
got to
you're
stay fit.
I guess you're very right.
Like,
Well,
even
let's take a
Bitch
break, and when we sorry,
doing the cartwheel, I was gagged. I was like, your shoulder. Anyway, I threw up at the end of the night. We'll be right back.
why? Wait! Don't bury the lead. Why'd you throw up?
I think I ate too much and then like plowed onto stage. I ate like an order of tater tots, a BLT. I don't know. I guess that's it. I also like didn't drink a ton.
Your
Just at the end of the
stomach
night.
was
Maybe it
just-
was because of the smell of because one of the foods was shrimp and tuna in a Jello mold,
That's gross to me.
and it was two of them, and that's what Cheetah Biscotti got, and she laid across them like a plank. The gross one was the meatballs with the raviolis in a Jello mold. No, actually the gross one was I took a bunt pan and I took 5 pounds of beef, ground beef, and I
I'm
filled the
familiar.
bunt pan and I made a meat. What do you call that? Meat loaf, but it was a bunt shape.
Uh-huh.
And then I had them ice it with mashed potatoes and then stick little smokies on it.
You know what you should do? Icing white. Wait, when all the meat was raw?
No, I cooked it. Oh my god!
The
I cooked
tuna
I
and the
cooked
shrimp
it-
looked raw.
No, but it was tail on shrimp. It was cheaper.
The shrimp.
Shrimp.
You should do an icing with like a salmon paste, like so it's like pink, but
Oh
it's
my
like
God,
you know it's like. All right, well let's take a break and then we'll talk about
right.
Dragula. But do you like this? Is this of interest to you?
Yeah, that would work for me. Who is that? Give him my number.
I'm just curious. All right, we'll be right back.
Well, where are they?
And
We're back.
And it's time for
drag
spooky
you love.
seconds.
Now I did watch it when it came out.
So it comes out on Tuesdays, right?
Comes out on Monday night at 9.
Gag. Very cool. Well, this is episode 3, Ghosts of the Gatehouse. And it starts with a little bareback skit. Sorry,
When do you
Boulay
think-
Brothers
Brothers
skit. That's
skit,
what
a BB
BB
skit.
stands for.
When do you think Dragula, like Boulay Brothers Dragula, is going to be the top search when you type it in and not Rob Zombie's hit song Dragula?
Oh. It depends, I guess, on where you're typing it. Because that's the first I've ever heard that Rob Zombie has a song called Dragula.
What?
Yeah.
Dig through the ditches and burn through the witches and slam in the back of my Dragula. Ooh,
That's
that hurt. No, I am on the BouletBrothersDragula.com website. They have nails, stiletto, coffin. They have a Hello Uglies tote, the official matte studded tumbler.
I
Those
have
masks.
I have a theoretical, not a theoretical. I just have a preponderance that I want to. Do you think there was a conversation this year when they said, you know what, fuck it, let's literally just do the Drag Race model? Because I feel like in so many other past years, they've worked really hard to be like, we're doing a drag competition show. And yes, we have to start with a number of people and then we have to whittle it down. We have to present a look and do a challenge. Like, enough of the things were the same. But I feel like this season, and I guess here's the other thing, I'm not mad at it. I actually find it easier and better to watch. But it's like, there's a video message in the room. There's like, it's all. Do you know what I mean? Like it all just is falling in line with the Drag Race model. And again, I'm not mad at it, but do you think they made a conscious choice to do that?
I think once they whittled away all the stuff that people complained about, you end up with the Drag Race formula.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Because they haven't really added anything new. They've just gotten rid of the stuff that everyone complains about, except for room service. Is that room service that you're eating?
Yeah, at the haunted hotel.
At the haunted hotel.
A ghost brought it to me.
I think once they got rid of everything, people like, it just ends up being drag race. And so then they are like, well, let's maybe that is it. And then that's why they were like, let's just make the drag race stage. And like have the bomb, 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 bomb with the lights before they go up. I do love that the one complaint that everyone has online is like, why do they keep pretending like the alarm going off and they all have to act shocked? Y'all, they're trolling us at this point. They know
really
that we all
leaned into
hate
it
it,
hard
and they
this
just literally are
episode.
like, let's do it. Let's have fun.
This episode, Throb Zombie was like, "Oh, we gotta go upstairs now." Like,
which, if you go back to previous episodes, Throb doesn't even react.
Girl,
some people just like look at the camera like, "Oh, not this."
Yeah, exactly. Well, they got a talking to. Okay, it starts with the Boulet Brothers skit where they're working at the front desk of a haunted mansion and they're talking directly to the camera to us.
They're giving us a recap of what just happened after we just watched the recap of what just happened. Did you notice that? You
did.
better stop the fuck eating while we're recording this.
Okay. I'm so hungry. I've been working all day.
But it gives you like the recap of what happened last episode, and then it cuts to them. So I don't know if that's like a Shudder thing, that Shudder makes the first part. But anyway, they recap it. It looks slay. They look amazing.
So Cynthia, what's her name?
Doll.
Kiss?
Cynthia Doll.
Cynthia Doll. Who's Cynthia Kiss?
Maybe she is Cynthia Kiss. No, she's Cynthia Doll.
Cynthia Kiss spelled with an S is a different drag queen.
From Canada's Drag Race Season 2.
That's correct. Okay, got you. Okay, so Cynthia Doll, oh, I get it. That's from Rugrats, right?
Yes, she's the Cynthia Doll. That was her first look.
Bitch, I am dumb. Okay, so she comes in.
Take another bite, faggot.
She comes in monologues and she's like, I sent Onyx on Dick's home. Wake up. Get the fuck in the game. Like she's like not only giving herself a pep talk, but everyone else. And they're all sort of like, girl, why are you so heated?
She came in heated. That felt like she needed to prove something the minute she came in. But everyone was like, we're actually just like happy that you're back. Like,
yes, it
no
was
one,
like
no one was
on
willing
10,
to fight
they were on
with her.
4.
Yeah, they were like, and
I love Fantasia's quote after that whole big monologue. She looked at the camera and she's like, "Who knew eating worms would have you that crunk, honey?"
Fantasia is like slowly climbing like one of my faves.
Yeah.
Just all of her reactions. Every time, if something's going on, I look to her to tell me how to feel.
And it's also like there's so much pump in that lower lip. She can't always keep her mouth closed. And so like that sort of like a little like lips parted, open mouth like look is kind of amazing.
It's beautiful.
Okay,
it's clear that none of the other divas really see it for Anna. They're all like, girl, are you going to do anything?
Well, her thing kind of fell apart on her at the last episode.
Right.
And they keep on being like, what are you going to do? You got to go bigger. You got to go bigger. And she's like, I will. This is the time. I need to be more theatrical. This is it. I'm going to do this. Panera bread. Okay. So you're near a Panera. Did you get an iced coffee from Panera? Girl, that's going to taste burnt.
It has sugar in it.
Sugar, honey.
That's awful. Well, that ruined my day. Ruined my day.
Well, what hotel chain are you staying at? Oftentimes they have coffee in the room, or you could go downstairs to the lobby.
They do, but they never have good cold brew, which is what I'm interested in. Okay, keep going.
Yeah, she just keeps talking about how she's gonna level up and it's gonna be next level and amazing, and then it always kind of just needs like a little extra push. It
Yeah.
needs something else.
I agree. It's often, I think, the thing that people fall into in a competition where like the feedback they're given isn't specific, right? Like it's not like, hey, stop talking so much, or don't wear platform boots, wear a heel. Like those are specific pieces of feedback. Or like, don't come out in an all black look. We've seen it too many times. But to say like, you've got to push, you've got to level up, you've got to be where the other people are. Like that's a really hard thing to accomplish, because
You
oftentimes
already have what you have.
you already have a what?
You already have what you have. Like once
You have
you're
what you
there,
have, yeah.
how do you like level up?
The majority of the time, people receiving that advice or that feedback, they're at the level they're at. Don't you think?
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. And you can't be in a competition setting and then be like, oh, I'm gonna level up. And like it's not something that you just do in a day because someone told you to. Like it takes time.
So tell us about this fright feat.
What was it?
Oh, I like feel like you're reading the same list of notes. That I
No.
have. Okay, so
What
the
was
fright feat was just Coco Kane comes back to host the fright feat.
Oh, she ate. She walked around. I was like, every episode, please. I need her in every episode. Put her as a permanent judge. I would like to see more.
She was just so soft spoken.
But
She was
also
like,
so full
oh.
of shade.
If you're interested in pulling one of these keys, it was like, girls, come through. Like, tell them what they got to do.
No, I liked it. That's Coco. She's like my mom at a restaurant. You got to lean in.
So she tells Israel to bring out the keys, and then in the order that they're standing at, which it's not shady, but it is if you're last, you only have one key left, but the whole thing is random.
So it doesn't matter.
So it doesn't matter. So they all choose a key, and basically whoever chooses the key that has like an upgrade on it
Can choose to send someone home or save themselves
or save someone else.
or save someone else.
Basically,
Why
they're-
in a competition would you ever want to save someone else? Like it's a cute option,
right,
but it's like at no point would I be like, yeah, I want to keep this one person.
right.
I'd be like, send them all home.
That's how I feel. So Jarvis gets the key, and
Jarvis Hammer.
Jarvis Hammer. I feel like everyone assumes, no tea, that Jarvis like is not going to do anything. Like they're like, oh yeah, Jarvis is just going to like save himself. Like he's not gonna like push or like do something dynamic or interesting. Is that how you felt?
Well, I kind of felt like Jarvis has been everyone's friend and has stayed mostly out of all of the drama. So I just thought, oh, they'll just save themselves. But then I was like, Jarvis does have one of the best mugs and has been consistently delivering some of the best costumes. So it would be kind of a slay to send someone home.
Right.
And we don't find out until later in the episode. But they sent...
Well, let's just do it later in the episode.
Oh, okay. So they have
Okay.
the option. And I wasn't expecting them to be shady because they do in all the confessionals seem like they are just neutral.
I'm a neutral doll. Okay. My favorite moment from the like pre
floor show when they like do the interviews is when Fantasia's like, I will not be doing an interview about my look because it is a surprise. Do you remember that?
Yes. That I watched it with Pinche and we both looked at each other and we said, Slay cunt, she better work. Like, you better not play by the rules.
Because then it's also like no tea, but it's like, girl, what was the surprise?
It was Betty Boop.
But like, that's not a surprise. Like, she's not like one of the
Betty
Boulay
Boop
brothers.
die in a hotel?
Sure, and the new Broadway musical is coming out about her.
And she's gonna die in a hotel at the end?
They'll tell a story about her, I'm sure.
Boop, boop, be doop.
I just thought it was funny. Okay, so there was some kumbaya. Throb Zombie takes JK into the cauldron, outfitted by Serve Vodka to
Minus, they're missing a flavor.
What flavor is that? It's
It's red.
Well, it's orange. It's blood orange.
Blood orange.
Which you might think would be the most appropriate flavor to have in a spooky competition.
But no, there's just something. And now, what queen was on that one? I guess we'll never know.
So, Throb and JK have this thing, and like basically Throb is like, don't be so annoying and stop making enemies. And JK is like, celebrate yourself when you won. Because like Throb won last week and kind of didn't do anything about it.
No, just sat there and was like, that's it. I think Throb is very in their head about the competition and just like focused on winning, but in a way that they can't, like you said, celebrate themselves.
Right.
I didn't like that kumbaya. Then
It
my
wasn't for
favorite
you.
part was Blackberry being like, I'm not going to go home, so I'm going to make sure I go get on Jarvis's good side. And it was like a classic like do 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 moment walking over there.
Blackberry is very funny. It was
Yes,
great
hilarious.
on TV. Very funny to sort of
One of the famously my mom's favorite drag queen.
well. Why wouldn't you be?
Because I exist.
Oh, right. Okay, and then Neo is having this like emotional moment where basically her family is like a rather, I think she said religious. She definitely said strict Chinese traditional family. They do not know that she is a woman. They do not know that she does drag. They think she sort of similar. I mean, not as similar, but sort of similar to like the Kim Chi's scenario where like Kim Chi's family knew she was like an artist. Or like, and even said makeup maybe.
Yeah.
But like Neo is like basically coming to terms with like, oh shit, everyone's going to see me on the show. Everyone's going to know my like clock my real tea now. And then she's also on top of that, like, she's not a pretty seasoned performer, so she's dealing with all of that.
Yeah, she's got a lot going on, but I think she's handling it well. Did you see Shrinkle Amy posted a picture of Orgotic and Nia Huru?
Oh,
when they
together,
learned-
like they're dating?
Well, no, they're just hanging out at her house, but she had to explain to them what Land Insider meant. They didn't know. They've been watching the show. They've been interacting with Land Insider, and she had to explain like that it's a pun, and like their faces in the picture is so funny.
Pun, 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 pun. I love that.
What happened next? Is it time for the floor show?
It's time for the floor show. What are the Boulay brothers dressed like?
Okay. I did see somewhere where on Twitter someone asked like, why are their hats shaped like that? Is it supposed to be an ashtray, a soap dish? Like, what is it? And Landon responded, sometimes art is just art. To which I say, they don't look like they're in any way related to it. I don't want to judge their looks because my looks are never that great, but like they are not in any way associated with a hotel. It doesn't make sense.
But I don't think they often dress on theme. Sometimes they do.
I guess so. Yeah, most of the time they're just in like black vinyl.
Their lips looked amazing. Whatever, like their beat was really, really cool.
Their makeup is incredible.
I just couldn't figure out exactly
For the life of me what those outfits were. Do you think it was one of those things where it's like they had a certain set outfits, that one came the day of filming, and they were just
They
like,
were like,
oh, we gotta have to wear
well.
this? Because even Jamie, the tall one, was like, I can't wait to take this hat off. Like, she was so mad about
She
it.
did say that. The judges are Tanarive Jew, back
again. Is this their third or fourth time?
I don't know. I feel like she's on every
They're
episode.
incredible. I love them.
And Landon Sider.
Landon Sider.
Of course. And I guess everyone wants to fuck Israel. They're all like, he's fine. I guess they heard me go on and on about his body last week. So
Everyone's
like,
always wanted to fuck Israel. That was the whole point of Israel.
well, you're going to have to wait till he smokes out that eye.
Yeah, at the end of that 3-hour eye smoke. He just kept... You
So
know how
did
sometimes
you-
you just focus on one thing for a little too long?
So they do the floor show, and then they all lip sync. They lip sync to The Devil's Ball, which is like a song from the 1917, 1920 era.
1916. I don't know. It was royalty free, so we got to use it.
Girl, you're telling me they watched that they listened to that song 8 times?
Yes.
B2B? Back to back?
Yes. They did. Well, maybe it was like maybe 1 minute. Maybe it was like only 8 minutes, you know? Like each girl did 1 minute of the song.
No, because of the edit. They kept coming back to different people doing different parts, girl.
Well, you know who they didn't cut to? Nia Hulu. She was not there at all.
Yeah, she was not heavily featured. I don't know. Whose look
I didn't
did
like
you
it.
like?
I didn't like that. I like JK's look a lot. Throb's look was insane to me. And
Throb's look
who
almost
was-
looked like
Nicole.
no, Adams from the Adams Family, the dad.
Oh, what is his name? Who was the one with the picture frame? The mirror.
Nero.
That one was incredible. I think that Throbs and JK's were my favorite. Now, I will say, I was watching that JK dance around in that outfit for so goddamn long, waiting for that door to open. And when it opened,
From the side, not from the center?
not from the center, it opened from the side, and then it was just a couple of knickknacks.
Paddywhack's giving up. Well,
I thought we were going to see something like insane or like something crazy. Not that it wasn't great. It was an incredible outfit and an incredible concept, like to open it up. But then it was just like a couple
and the
doll heads.
glow up from the first 2 weeks to here. I think all of that helped like seal the win. But yeah, I really thought it was going to open from the center
From
where
the
the buttons
middle.
were. And then why not have like the knickknacks but also a beating heart? Like why not have it be
I
like
thought I was going to see intestines,
rib
a heart,
cage.
a ribs, something.
and then like keys. Like, oh,
It's
I'm
like,
the bellhop. and
oh
this
yeah,
is
or
where,
like you're digging around like you lost your keys in the bottom of your purse, but it's your
Yeah.
chest.
Yeah, I don't know.
They did not like Anaphylactic's look at all. Oh, at all, honey.
Yeah, she got the job.
Jarvis's, it was weird that losing that hat really sent him into a spiral. Because the look
Throw
was-
the hat
like,
away. It was like 5
Yeah, I was like,
pipe
fuck
cleaners.
that hat. Who cares? Like, it's not giving anything extra. The outfit itself is incredible.
Yeah.
I didn't love Orgotic's outfit.
At a certain point, you just go like, wow, like week 1, amazing. Worm arms, like all of that, the metal, like all of that is so cool. But at a certain point, you go like, okay, cool, but like make that into what we're asking for. Like it can't just be the sort of
same-
like stretched flesh and metal week after week.
That's what they do, baby.
That's
And
what I
then-
do, mama. That's what I do.
Of course,
Okay.
Fantasia comes in a swath of fabric. Custom
Her
made.
beat was crazy though. She looked very cartoonish. It was cool.
Yeah, it was good. It was good. My favorite was like her on her hands and knees, doggy, ass up, just like wow.
I also like that,
bottom
like,
lip fighting.
She had that microphone, that like old vintage microphone.
She didn't
to-
lip sync into it.
Nope, she just let it hang.
Let it hang. That's what Pinche said. She was like, "Why have it if you're not going to lip sync into it?" And I was like, "Because she's dead already. Who cares?"
Yeah, exactly. Oh my god. Oh well, she hung herself from the microphone cord.
Oh, I thought Trey didn't like the session,
So he strangled her with the
so
microphone
he strangled
cord.
her, and she had crystallized.
So
Santana
JK
looks good.
is deemed winner of the challenge. Jarvis chooses to use the key to put Orgoctic up for extermination.
And then what I thought was nice is that, and Santana and Anaphylactic are also.
Santana.
Oh, sorry. Satana.
You know, I found out Satana had previously worked on other seasons of the show.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like on crew.
Do you think
So she
that's
knew all
why?
the background.
Okay, so Satana Orgoctic. Why can't I say that name? Orgoctic.
Orgoctic.
And Anaphylactic are up for extermination. And Satana, they show her backstage talking to the crew, and she's like, well, I have nothing left to give. I'm boring now for the TV. Like, I guess it was drag delusion. Like, she was having, like, not like a talent freak out with the crew, but sort of like a real discussion with the crew. And that makes sense if she used to work on the show.
Yeah, she's like basically hanging out with her friends.
Yeah. The one thing I really did like is that the Boulets gave Fantasia and Jarvis feedback, even though they were safe. Typically, if you're safe, you like don't get that feedback. But they basically stepped up and they were like, we know it can be confusing to just be safe week after week. So here are some things to work on.
Yeah.
Which I appreciated.
Yeah. So then the challenge is, oh my God, my voice is shot. You get covered in cheese and scrimp. They should put a little scrimp on them. They get covered in cheese and then they get rats all over them. What?
It's just gross.
I don't think I'd mind. Me and PJ were talking about it and I was like, you know, those are just someone's pets. Like, it's not like they're going to bite you.
Maybe
They put the cheese on you because those rats would probably lose fucking interest in you and like start running around.
I don't like.
You don't like that? You don't like the feeling of
like
little paws all over you?
No.
I think for me being strapped down would be the most scary part because I don't like being like confined like that.
Yeah, I'm not into any of it. I don't think.
You don't want any little rats. I mean, I'm sure those rats were shitting and pissing on them too, like Willem and that snake.
And
Shitting and pissing. So then, Orgotic is safe, and they send home Satana.
So Anna is safe as well.
I gotta say, I did not like Anna's thing. It wasn't big enough. And also, taking notes from a previous season, wasn't it Felony Dodger had a bunch of glass down their back, and they were like, why would you put it on your back when you could put it on the front? So that we can see it, please. And like, we get the gag of the gunshot, but like, we didn't get to see any of it because we were looking at your front the whole time. Just a thought. But again, they had what they had. They came with what they had.
And they did what they did. You know what I mean? Well, we did it. Are you excited for another episode?
I mean, I'm watching it.
I'm enjoying it.
It's good. I mean, it's better than previous seasons for sure.
Yeah, I enjoy it.
All right, we'll be right back with phone calls after this.
And that was the end of
Spooky Second. And we're back.
All right. I have plenty of phone calls for you to listen to.
7.
Sorry? Say again?
7.
7.
I just sent you a very funny video.
Hello, Big Dipper and Meatballs. I have a Buck Talk story. It is not my own. I've shared my craziest one. I'm the one where my boyfriend cheated on me, and I cheated on him in the same house. The guy that I was sleeping with shit on me. So my friend went to go on a date with this guy.
Do you remember that?
Vaguely.
I'm the one where my boyfriend cheated on me, and I cheated on him in the same house. The guy that I was sleeping with shit on me. So my friend.
I think I like to block out the poo calls.
On a date with this guy, and
so her friend went on a date with this guy
at his house. And the first time they met, for some reason, cats just kept coming into his doggy door, and he wasn't doing anything about it. and like the cats were definitely pissing on all of his shit. And she said, my friend, she said that he didn't do anything about it and just kind of let them be, and so that they weren't his cats. So that's weird. And so she didn't have sex with him. And then the next time that she went over, he just, without her consent, pulled out a knife and started to like poke her with it because he's into knife play, and he never even mentioned that to her. So as soon as he started poking her, she said, "Whoa, I actually have to leave like right now." And he said, "Oh, I should have probably asked you first." And she was like, "Well, even if you had asked me, I'd probably, still have to go right now." And thankfully, I mean, she lived to tell the damn story. But is that gay? Like, knives, bitch? You're gonna start poking me without my consent, without even telling me? These days. And ask for consent.
Yes. Absolutely, 100% agree. Let's get back to the cats that aren't his. What?
They're coming in through the doggy door and pissing on everything.
And then just leave? Like, that's your first sign that this person is an unhinged human being.
Yeah, girl. That's when you like get the doggy door that has the little magnetic lock on it, and you add the little magnet to your dog's collar.
Yes.
A little fob.
Yeah. Or it has a little chip in it, so it recognizes, like your dog's chip, so it recognizes what animals to let in. But yeah, that's gross to just have fucking stranger cats in your house.
Crazy.
Street cats eating salmon off the floor.
It tickled me a little bit when she was like started poking with the knife, because like I know that there are people in the knife play. I mean, look at Britney Spears. Like, she is
just the one.
She's
Britney
dancing.
Spears.
Yeah, she dances in the kitchen.
When she clanked those little knives together, and she was like, "They're fake."
They're probably dulled. They're probably real knives that have been dulled, so they can't cut.
Yeah. I hope.
Well, she listed the prop shop where they were from.
So, yeah, just tell your friend to never return. That guy is clearly a fucking psychopath. Like,
knife play.
I don't understand. And this is a thing that we talk about. Okay, so that is the ugliest piece of bacon I have ever seen. That was a microwaved. So you're not in a 5-star. What is that, a Motel 6? So, yeah, just don't go back. Next call. That's horrifying. Next call. Consent.
What number?
4. That's like rubbing your body with shit.
So I was just listening to Tuesday's episode, and you were having the debate about whether being on a streaming service is being on TV. And it got me thinking about another debate that I have a lot with people, which is, if you listen to an audiobook, do you consider that reading the book? Yes or no? What are your thoughts on that?
No.
Like, if you've listened to an audiobook and somebody asks, "Hey, have you read this book?" Do you say yes?
No.
Or do you say,
"No"?
Well, I've listened to the audiobook. Just a thought. All right. Bye.
No, I don't. Listening to an audiobook, you listened to it like a podcast. Like, you don't say, "I read that podcast."
Yeah, it's so much different to hear like Michelle Williams say words and do accents than actually like be reading every word on the page, imagining the visuals in your head and being focused on it. Like, it's really easy to sort of like get distracted or tune out when you're listening to a podcast or listening to an audiobook. And when you're reading a book, if that happens, you have to like start the sentence or the paragraph over.
Yeah.
So I say no.
So I say no, that's not reading. And I don't think streaming is being on TV.
And boom, boom, boom.
What is that? More bread. Huh. Really filling up on bread and microwave bacon. They're in New Mexico? What time zone are you in?
What's next?
6.
I only have 8 total.
13.
Do you, it's like bagel or bagel? That's like a Midwestern debate. I'm more concerned about faggot or faggot. What do you say? Fuzz? Is faggot weird? Goodbye.
I believe it's bagel and faggot.
Me too.
Bagel. That'll get you,
Faggot.
girl. Faggot.
Faggot sounds like old man Fagin from Oliver.
Yeah, Oliver Twist.
How do you say milk?
Ew, fuck. So I saw a tweet the other day that was like, I hate milk. It's so gross to me. But it was like, people will judge you more for drinking milk in public than they will for drinking a beer. And I was like, yeah, if I see someone drinking a glass of milk in the middle of the day out in public, I'm going to be like, what the fuck is wrong with that guy? But a beer, no problem.
Milk. Thanks.
Well, that.
It's not albóndiga caliente. It's
We get it.
albóndiga picante.
Picante.
Picante because caliente is hot as in temperature.
Not hot as
And
in it's
picante
spicy.
is hot as in oral mouth spice.
Well, there you go.
And thank you to all 20 of you that called and told us that.
Or texted.
Or
Also,
texted.
for our initial caller, shame on you, you dumb fuck.
Yeah, you dumb bitch.
Hi, Dipper Meatball, big fan of the pod. I wanted to call in with my kind of fuck talk adjacent story. So I had been seeing this guy for a while. It was going really well, really liked him, but it was kind of early on. And then one day we went out one night, I slept over at his place, woke up the next morning, and he had gotten up early to pack because he was leaving for a long weekend to go somewhere. So he was going straight to the airport. And then, he's packing, and then he comes, wakes me up from his bed. It's like, okay, it's time to go. So I get up, get dressed, go in the bathroom, and open the toilet lid, and there is just the hugest shit I've ever seen, like, just sitting there in the toilet. And so, of course, I panicked. Fight or flight, and like I chose to fly. Like I just closed the lid, ran out of the bathroom. Like I didn't want him to think it was me because I'm like, what if the toilet is clogged? Like I didn't know what to do. I was like, I'm just getting out of here and I'll pee at home. So then we leave. Literally, he leaves the apartment. He's got his bags going straight to the airport, left the shit in his fucking bathroom for that entire weekend. And I had to end things after that. Like it was just too early on for that. And yeah, so I want to know, is that straight? Goodbye.
Was there a roommate? Was there a roommate scenario? Like, what do you mean?
What do you mean?
He could have thought it was you. Because clearly it was him.
And also, be a doll and hit the flush button. Like, I understand seeing it and freaking out. Just close the lid and flush, and then leave. Right?
Yeah, I mean, it does seem.
Can you imagine him coming home to that big old stanker?
It's happened to me before.
I thought she was gonna say she like went in there and it was like someone blasted off and it was like shit everywhere.
Blasted off?
You know, sometimes they show up.
Go ahead.
Dipper's moved to the bathroom of this hotel room.
Go ahead and hit the flush button for me, dollface. I mean, it's a wild scenario.
It's wild, but I think you did the right thing. If they're not gonna, if that's how little they care about their own excrement, then you don't want to be with them.
Not excrement. All right.
Call number 5, please.
So I was popper baiting, as I do. This is a weekly occurrence, and I stumbled across a video, and I clicked on it, not knowing what it was, and it was a MAGA red pill popper bait alpha white cock hypnosis video. Is that gay?
I mean, yeah, but I don't love it.
Do you know about these red pill videos?
No, what is that? What's a red pill video?
It's like the idea that I'm gonna hypnotize you into becoming like a MAGA dude and like worshiping like my white alpha cock, and like we're gonna make America great again and become Republicans.
But they don't mean it. It's like a joke.
It's a fantasy. I knew an escort who would do like phone calls and like financial domination over the phone with a Republican queer man who lived and worked in DC at high level, like nonprofit lobbying for queer rights. And the entire fantasy over the phone was like MAGA Republican. We're going to make America great again. Fuck the left. Like none of it was like minutia of politics, but it was all sort of like the buzzwords of Fox News turned into a sexual fantasy. And it was all like, yeah, I hate it. I'm like, that's why like there are some people's yums that I definitely want to yuck, because I'm like, I hear it and I go like, how do you hear that and not immediately go like, oop, nope, cross the line, boopity boop.
Yeah, that would immediately take me out. I'd be so turned off.
Yeah.
Well,
we did it, Joe.
Joe.
I guess we did it, Don.
Daddy Don.
Donald, you better red
Donald
pill.
Trump, because we're gonna get red pilled. Yeah, I've heard the phrase, and now that I know, it's weird. It's weird to me. That's weird. Strange
now that I know.
I just want to say thank you to everyone who came out to Fat Sut's 2-year anniversary, my second birthday. It was truly iconic, special, beautiful. I got to really pay a lot of queer people.
And we love that for you. Take a book out of Tokyo's book. If you're straight, you're not working for me.
I don't think anyone even straight works at Precinct. Oh, that's not true. There's a couple of them. We keep them in the back of the kitchen.
Down there. Down in the back of the kitchen.
Well, thank you all so much for listening to this week's episode of Sloppy Seconds. You can follow us on Instagram at SloppyPod. You can send us an email at sloppysecondspod@gmail.com, or call in with your own fuck talk story, or text us. You can text us. We like the texts, and we like when you send us funny pictures at 213-536-9180. And then don't forget to like and subscribe so you don't ever miss an episode, which come out every Tuesday and Friday. And don't forget to subscribe to Mom Plus Gold, because there you'll get extra content from us monthly. We got some fun ones coming up. We got arts and crafts. We sat down and we ate a bag of shrimp. Did you? Oh, yeah, you finished that shrimp.
Oh, yeah, at home.
I gotta eat a bag of shrimp right now.
Don't do all that.
Don't do all that, Ganj. Goodbye. To get access to our full uncensored video episodes ad-free and one day early, sign up for Mom Plus Gold at mompodcasts.plus.
Sloppy Seconds is produced by Moguls of Media, a.k.a. Mom.
Hosted by Big Dipper and Meatball.
Engineered by Margot Padilla.
Editing and sound design by William Pitts.
Executive produced by Willem, Alaska Thunderfuck, Big Dipper, and Joe Cilio.
Our artwork was drawn by Christian Cimarroni.
And our theme song was written by Mike Malarkey.